Welcome to the Success Cycle series. This is our inviting part of this training platform. Make sure you go back and watch the prospecting video if you had not done that as of yet, because that is part of the process. The max duplicatable cycle. Prospecting is number one. Inviting is number two. And then follow-up is number three. And in that process, you're building trust with everybody that you're connecting with. And of course, the end goal is to engage them to become an associate, or maybe they just want to try the product to start. But the key point is building trust and following through the cycle. So create a people magnet mindset. When I was new building this business, I didn't have a people magnet mindset. I had all the fears that would come up and all the objections that I was thinking that would come up in this whole process. And it took me out of the game until I went to trainings like this and I learned the process. And I learned that it was about what you think about. What you think about expands. So might as well have that mindset with the attraction of being a people magnet. People are drawn to me every single day. People are looking for opportunity. People are looking for me to invite them to come and look at Max. And that's the kind of energy that you want to put out there and the mindset that you want to put out there. So most people who get involved in network marketing, they get really, that stopper is on the invite. What do I say? People don't know how to do the process, so guess what? They just don't do it. And then often people will quit. So the key is to learn the skills, and it's quite simple. So don't get all caught up in how do I invite people. Get what you can get out of this training and go out and practice. And the key, I can't stress that enough, is simplicity. The simpler you keep it, what you need to understand as you're going through this process, you're also putting your prospect through this process. They just don't know it. Okay, so the simpler you keep it, the more in their head as they're making a decision, they're saying, I can do this. Or they're saying, oh my gosh, I can't do this. So you got to keep this simple. I know you want to give them everything. I get that. But it's not the time to do that. You get them trained when they're in the system. Okay? So you don't want to go off in tangents. You'll lose really great prospects. I can tell you from experience of doing stuff like this. So the rules of inviting, very important. Write these rules down because you want to have those in front of you. Don't get attached to the outcome. You always want to put intentions. I intentionally build my business every day. So I put out intentions of the people that I want to bring into my business, always. But I don't get emotionally attached to it because it can take you down when you get emotionally attached and you think they're going to do it and then they decide not to, or maybe later, okay? Be your best self. Show up for success, okay? Your best verbiage, just ladies, glamour yourself a bit. But keep it real too. Be authentic as well. Share your enthusiasm. People will go for miles to watch you burn. That's a saying in our industry. People get excited when you're excited. Okay, so be excited. Be enthusiastic when you're connecting with people. They'll feel you, your passion, and they'll want to move forward, at least curious enough to look at it. All right? Be strong and confident. I know when you're new, you don't have this, but just be that in the moment, okay, when you're connecting with people. And of course, invite everyone you meet because you just never know who knows somebody. Often people prejudge and they miss opportunities all the time. Okay, you just don't know who knows people. And I have gotten great people from people who were not interested. Okay, so you never know who knows people. And don't worry about it. Just deliver the message of them looking at the information. Okay, so inviting scripts. I'll be very transparent with you. I am not a script girl. Okay, I never adjusted to scripts from the day I started in this business, but it doesn't mean you don't have a guideline. Okay, so there are always some key points that you want to bring into your conversation that are important. Okay, and people are watching you, especially people who know you. They know you so well, so don't try and be something that you're not. Okay, be authentic in your inviting process, in the whole process. So inviting scripts, I've just started working with a US based company. They have a product everyone needs, we all know that, and people are making money. And when you're passionate about that, they'll be curious enough to look. I'm sure you would know someone who would need the product or who are looking to make money, or both. I will send you 2 short videos. That's the key. Don't be the message. Send the info so they can learn, because that's duplicatable. I will send 2 short videos, review them, and let's talk. Simple. Everybody can send 2 videos. Your kids can send 2 videos. Keep it simple. And then how they want to receive it. That's the key thing. Do you want them by text? Do you want them by email? Do you want them by WhatsApp, or whatever process that they use? That's how they want to receive the information. It's not about you. Okay? And I always verify to make sure they let me know that they got the information in case it gets lost somewhere. All right? And then, when can we talk next? When do you think you're going to have a chance to look at the information? Once I know, then I know how long it takes them to look at a couple videos. Then you say, let's book it. Right after they watch the videos is when I want to book the time with them, if they're available. But ask them tomorrow morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, find out when they can look at the videos that you can call them back. All right? Very important. You need a process of follow-up. So key points to include and to be conscious of. US-based company, growing fast. People want to be something that's growing, part of something that's growing fast. Product, not supplement. This is important because I've in the past said supplement, and I've had people say, no thanks, I have tons of supplements in my cabinet and I still haven't used them. But if I talk about product, it moves them to look at it. So product is important. People are making money with this company, not from it. Okay, people are making money with this company. Don't mention Max International. Don't mention product name or network marketing. It will come over time in the process of building relationship. They will see things by watching the videos, but let the tools do the work for you. Okay? And you're sure that they would know somebody. And when you say that in confidence, that they will want to look at it because they know other people are going to want to look at it. All right? Very, very important key points. And a next step, I like to use actually, if I would you. I use that a lot. So if I would do something, would you do something? If I take one step forward, would you take a step? Because it's telling them that if I may or may not do that step based on whether they're willing to do it, right? So if I would invite you to a virtual information session, would you attend? It's a yes or no. okay? And if it's not now, you let them know where the next one is so that you can invite them to the next one. Or you can say, if I would send you 2 short videos, would you watch them? Honestly, most people will say yes. Okay, very few times I get people that will say no. They may say not now, and then I get a time that's best for them, and then I re-follow up, and it's in my system, in my organizational system, and ask them how they'd like the information. Again, it's important how they want to receive it, not how you want to send it or what you're comfortable in sending it. You got to find out how they want to receive it. Text, email, WhatsApp, Messenger. So, what to send people? Now, I'm talking about the North American market right now. Every single market has a system. So, find out from your leaders, your mentors, what system they're using, what videos they're using specifically for their market, for the market that you're doing business in. If you happen to live in Nigeria or Philippines and you're prospecting people in the United States or Canada, you want to use this system, okay? Because this is a system that we duplicate in our market. So we have every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we have a live Max virtual presentation, MVP opportunity presentation, okay? And we have flyers. You can use the flyers to do the invitation. Or you can send them to maxlook.info. This has the North American presentation and it has the Max Science video. Those two are really great. They're great at qualifying. And when I send this to people, I like to add the diseases that are associated with low glutathione. And if you don't know what that is, ask your leader. Everybody has a copy of this, and it's also available on activeteamgroup.com. Okay, under documents. If you go Canada, US, English, you go under documents and you look under the products, you're going to see this sheet. And if you can't find it, don't worry, ask one of your leaders. So why you want to use the tools, very important. It's comfortable. It's more comfortable to use the videos, sending somebody to watch a Zoom presentation. It's so much more comfortable to do that. More time efficient. This is very accurate. You could get a whole bunch of people looking at information, okay? Allows multiple views. Again, you know, they can go back and look at it as often as they need to. And it's not taking your time to do it. Time freedom. We all are in this for time freedom, financial freedom, time freedom. It's easily duplicatable. Everybody can send links, all right? And it adds credibility. It shows that you got an organized system. Many ways to do this. There's no excuse not to do the invites because there's so many ways of doing it. And I love this picture on the left side, a mom, you know, because I used to give my daughters not cell phones or anything back then. They had these little toys, right, with little phones. And we're in a home business, right? So it's good that people see the human element of yourself. I highly recommend when you're first connecting with people to, you know, make sure the kids are napping. And I mean, things are going to come up. It's called life. But try and plan things where the little ones are sleeping or they're occupied doing something or somebody else is watching them, you know, on the go. You can do this easily on the go. I always say do Max while you do life. And, you know, you can easily see each other through the phone, whether you're doing a Zoom, in person, of course. There's so many ways. So don't make that your stopper, okay? Social media is the biggest thing out there. If you want to connect to a lot of people, learn some skills, learn how to work social media. Pick a platform, whether it's Facebook. Most people will pick Facebook at first, and you know, build out your bio. Learn how to do this stuff. I had to do this. Probably the last year and a half, I spent a lot of time learning social media. And guess what? I'm still learning, and I'm even taking courses to get better. I'm learning from experts. So don't be afraid of the platform. You're going to meet a ton of great people, okay? Just like you. An invitation is a cell phone away. This is my business. It doesn't matter where I am, I'm in business. So make sure that you're actively doing stuff with your cell phone. Okay, on your max productive time, of course. You want to be careful. You don't be doing this when you're driving. All right, pull over, do things. So be careful with that. Okay, so the richest people in the world look for and build networks. Everyone else is looking for jobs. You want to be that person who's the entrepreneur out there connecting with so many people, not allowing the world, fear of social media, hold you back. Get out there, take some baby steps, learn some stuff. Be passionate about network marketing. We are a thriving industry, and people are looking right now more than ever. More than ever. Okay, so you want to be out there actively building your business. It's time to step out of the box. I mean, so many of us have comfort zones. I know, because I've been in many stages of comfort zones, and I even have moments. And I think my moments more than anything is we got a lot on our plate at the level we're at, Crown Diamond. There's a lot. You know, we got an international team. So often for us, that's going to kind of keep us not doing the main thing, which is the prospecting, inviting, following up. But we work systems to help us do that. And the key is to always evolve and grow and not be like everybody else that's not doing the things that they love to do to live a dream life. How many people are you surrounding yourself with that have no goals and no future? You need to put them aside, not in a mean way, but let them know where your target is, you know, your goals are, what you want to do for your families to have a better life, so you have more time to do what you want. You can travel whenever you want. You can decide, you know what, I don't feel like working tomorrow, and you just don't, right? So you got to get out of the bowl in this case and be that person, because you know what's going to happen? Often we think we're going to hurt people's feelings, but we actually become inspiration to them. Even if they don't tell you, you are inspiration to them. Okay, so let's do the assignments. That's critical. The assignments are going to get you out of that comfort zone to do the steps so that you have results. At the end of the day, you want to get to the next level, to your next income level, to your next, or your first income level, your first, it could be your first, right? You could be looking for this at this for the first time. And don't watch this one time. Watch it over and over and over until you're actually doing all of this stuff. That's how you learn and grow. Not by checking something out one time, taking notes, sticking it in your drawer, and it's done. No. You got to be actively involved in doing the work. Okay, so you need assignments every day. All right, so every day you want to invite 2 to 5 people. It is so simple to do that now, especially with the simplicity of technology. Okay, so put the time aside to do that. If you've done your 5, don't stop there. Don't limit yourself. Do another 5, because maybe the next day you can't get that 5 in. You can only do 2. So don't stop yourself, you guys. You got to keep moving and keep evolving. Don't set limits, because those limits will take you out of the game. Okay, number 2 is to fill in your max action report on a daily basis. And through this training process, you're going to see it in the PowerPoints. You're also going to have that available on the activeteamgroup.com. If you go to Canada, US under English, and you go into the trainings in the new associate orientation, you're going to see the max action report right there. Download it and print it if you have to, fill in your sheet, because that's how you keep track of your results. And your mentor can help you keep track and understand where you're having your issues by looking at your form every single week. That's how they can help you and guide you. Everybody that I mentor, they have to hand in their report. If they don't hand in their report, I don't know what they done that week. And then we lose time just having conversation asking when all they had to do is send in that simple report. And then I go, oh, okay, now I see where they're getting some challenges, where they're getting stuck. And that helps your mentors, okay? So speak regularly with your sponsor. If your sponsor is not active, don't worry, always go up and ask for support, all right? Max has an incredible support system. So have a fabulous rest of your day.